everybody, this is Mateo, and let's get the crystals back from the giant hand known as Golbez. I still do not understand why he was a giant hand, and... Dwarf, you're in my way! Oh, come on! Out of the way, yeah! There we go. That only took 10 seconds. Hey look, it's the development room again. Anyways, weapons, nope, nothing. Fire lance would be good, but I got the blood lance in the other cave, so it doesn't matter. Sell the bags of cider. You might want to keep the Hermes shoes for much later. In my actual playing, I finally got to the point where they'd be useful. Except I really don't have them, or at least I'm unsure of whether I have some or not. So that's really difficult. It's one of the trials. One of the bonus dungeon things. Also, oh, so didn't buy stuff. So you just missed the whole Agart thing. That's good. 2 Sage's Miters, 3 Rune Armlets. I have a ton of money. 2 or 3. 2. Okay. Okay, so now let's equip all this stuff. She definitely needs a hat, and yeah, there we go. With Sage's Miter, Rune Armlet. And that's pretty much it. Didn't I also get fire armor for Kane? I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, well, that's cool. I didn't even use it. That's awesome. Yeah, so now he's going to open the door, and we can go on. Through the secret passage. Lally Hole! Yeah, that's awesome. And stuff about the Tower of Babel. They took the treasure! Some jerks! And what's over here? Actual treasure! Yeah! Cottage, cottage, and cottage. Nice. What else? They took the other treasure! Okay. Okay. So, that dwarf is brave. They took all the treasure! Seriously! Oh, great, the final elemental lord is in the Tower of Babel. Stop moving! Okay, so that's the basic plan. We sneak in while they're distracted with the tanks. And inside is the Water of Life, free in. So, basically, you don't have to pay for an inn here, at least at this point in the game. You might be cut off from going this way later, but we are now basically to the left of Dwarf Castle. And, yeah, see, you can see it right there. And that is a dead end, so we want to go around and go north to the Tower of Babel. And that's going to take a bit. Especially if I keep on running into these dead ends. Where do I go? Okay, over there. Yeah, this place is a bit of a maze, except it doesn't have 10 million branching paths. But we can figure it out. Or at least I can, and if I can, then anybody can. So, of course, must make it to every single possible dead end. I must stop my sentences halfway through. Okay, there's nothing over there. And... oh, look, the tanks, so that means we're close to the... there we go, Tower of Babel. And whenever you step on that tile right there, it basically plays the cutscene of the tanks exploding a bit. So yeah, we're going to go in there soonish. But first I'm going to save right there, watch the explosion the 3rd time. We're really getting killed. And yeah, basically, ba-boom, ba-boom. Oh, and then we're just going to walk into the front door, which is conveniently unlocked. Really, Golbez. See, the door's unlocked. So we were just easily able to walk in. Puppeteers and evil dolls. Didn't I show these guys earlier? Maybe. I think they were at the Tower of Zod. Huh. Or maybe that was the puppet and the puppeteer. I honestly don't know. Whatever. Weak to fire. Beat them up some. There are 253 monsters in this game. You can't expect me to remember when I fought every single one of them. Even if that was only a couple parts ago. There's so many just palette swaps in this game too. Besides, it wasn't that long of a battle anyways, so hooray! Now this tower isn't nearly as confusing as the Tower of Zot, in my opinion. So let's just move on in. And the treasures are still the weird, bright blue, mechanical type things, giving us lots of ice arrows, so I'm guessing a lot of the enemies here are weak to ice. Green beret, that's our beret. That's a new hat for Yang, which lowers his magic defense, but a lot of stuff still doesn't use magic. So that's fine. $5 says that this is... oh, wow. A lot of people are dead. But $5 says that this is a chest with an enemy in it. So I'm just going to use the high potions to get them up to health. See, Rosa has like 1000 HP, while Rydia only has 700 something. Yep, monster fight. And we have the security eye, a strange enemy. Basically, it'll just see looking for intruders, and then once you hit it, it'll alert, and it'll get another enemy to work with it. And that enemy is usually very difficult, such as the Chimera over here. And then he'll start casting Beam, which is a magic attack that'll hit for quite a bit of damage. But it's not weak to thunder, never mind. I was going to think, like, it's a robot, so it should be weak to thunder. Nope. At least the Chimera doesn't do anything. They have a terrible attack called Blaze. Of course you missed, Kane. You should really just have him keep jumping. At least Yang is still pretty good. Yeah, there's Blaze. It might kill Rydia. Okay, no. It did quite a number to Kane, though. And that number was 400 something. Or 300 something. And then just beat up the monster that he summoned, because I'm pretty sure that if you beat up the monster he summoned and then hit him, he will just call forth another monster. And you don't want that. I'm pretty sure that the Chimera that you just beat there also counts as a Bestiary entry, so we just got 2 Bestiary entries, basically. And we also got the Ice Brand, a new sword for Cecil, which is slightly better, actually a lot better, and has ice elemental attacks. And I am so sure that a lot of the enemies here are weak to ice, and that's why they're giving us this ice stuff. Okay, 2 doors. Let's try this one. Okay, item. Cat Claw. That is a new claw for Yang, which will raise his attack power and confuse the enemy. So we can now confuse and poison an enemy. So that's good. Now then, what else? Don't even explore the rest of the floor. There could be more treasure. Oh, Fiery Knight and Fiery Hound. These guys are definitely weak to ice, so... yeah, Yang doesn't have his elemental claws anymore. He's just using the Cat Claw and the Hell Claw, so that doesn't matter. 2,300. And 720. We're killing these things in one hit. Rosa cures as always. Kane can just attack and stuff, although this Lazara should kill it. Yeah, tons of damage. And Kane gaining a level, so that's pretty good. I don't even know what they do, because I just kill them so quickly since they give you a whole bunch of ice equipment. If you still have a bow, you could give Rosa the ice arrows, and then that bow, and she'll do a ton of damage, although more than likely she's going to be doing more healing. Especially during these fights with the security eyes, and I'm pretty sure Stone Golem is weak to either fire or ice. Well, he definitely did take a lot from Kane's lance, so that's good. Basically fully healed Kane, even though he hardly needed it. Yeah, Stone Golem's pretty weak to ice, so just hit him with that. And everything is weak against Yang's punches, so that works too. I mean, that's quite a bit. He does that much even when he doesn't. Oh, Ice Lance, very nice. I might actually get rid of the Blood Lance just because Kane seems to miss with it a lot. And it just... he also has the type advantage here with the ice power, so he does even more damage, and it raises his defense some. And his lowered attack power will be made up for by the multiple creatures' ice weakness in this tower, so sometimes you have to think a little strategically. Okay, okay, there's a door there, and another door below this one. One of these contains a treasure. Okay, well there's a treasure here, Phoenix Down, whatever. And to be honest, I could have gone from that door, just down to the right some and then down, and then I could get stuff. Killer bow, so we could give Rosa the ice arrows and stuff, but I really don't want to, just because I'm not one for her and bows. She can use them, and she uses them pretty well, but I just prefer to have my spellcasters use rods most of the time because it increases their magic power. And pausing to create a new video file. So yay, what are we doing? Curing everybody, because they're taking quite a number. And guess what? The very first next door that we open will be a place where we can use a cottage, I bet. Or a tent or whatever. It will be a save point. Quite a bit of healing. So just finish up Rosa and finish up Yang. That took at least a lot of MP. Oh, hi! That's... I was joking, game! I was joking, you jerk! Fine, whatever, we use tent to heal up all that MP that we used right then. And save, and then look for any other monsters I might have missed, and then continue on with this place. Seriously, game, what are you doing? Making me trying to make me look bad? Okay, here's an enemy that we can find here. Mystery egg. Weak to ice. Just hit it once. If it hatches, it'll turn into a random monster, and that monster will beat you up some. However, that monster will not count in the Bestiary for whatever reason. So just kill the mystery egg. And also another security eye. I wonder what this one will summon. Good job, Kane. Good job. Beautiful hit. Couldn't have done any better. Oh, a Naga. Okay, that's a new enemy. Starting to do a lot to that security eye, and just get rid of it quickly. So now the Naga is silenced, and just because we're boss like that, it's not going to do very much at all. And we get a nice shield, which will most likely go to Cecil, even though he has more HP. Nope, going to Kane. Nope, going to Cecil. It was a nice shield, sir. Go to the shields and give him the ice shield. And a lot of the people here use fire, and even on the overworld they use fire. And we're going to give Kane the fire shield just to give him that some elemental resistance. Now then, moving on. More treasure. Forget the giant hand known as Golbez. We have treasure to grab, such as the Arctic Wind. Still not useful in the slightest. There's something over there, dude. Head over to the right, and random enemy with the white moose. The plural of moose is meese, by the way. No, it is not. Neither is it mooses, it is moose. What am I talking about? Okay, white moose, like their cousins, or predecessors, or whatever you want to call them, they don't take any damage from physical attacks. However, they do take a lot from magic attacks, especially if you hit them with their weakness. And their weakness is either fire or ice, and with their color and the fact that everything else here is weak to ice, I'd imagine it would be ice, and ice was enough to kill them in one hit, so just go with Blizzara. And you should kill them, even if it is multi-targeted. So yeah, we're going to heal people up. Yang has enough HP to last him. Oh, another high potion, we just kind of used those. So at what point am I going to notice the treasure? Okay, yeah, we're going to go check out that other branching path that I missed. Yeah, Yang almost died, apparently. That's awesome. And now we're going to go through 20 minutes of watching... Oh, wait, Rosa learned Curaga. That's awesome. Kane had 1337 HP for a second. That was awesome as well. The door is locked. Okay, so we can't go there, so never mind. I thought there was a treasure there, but that's actually story stuff. And we will do story stuff in the next part. And once we get to the save point, which is right here, we will see you next time. Fantastic. I thought I was going to use a tent.